איפה לידור? לידור פה? כלי טיס.
Yuval, Lido, Ophir, and Ella know very well what a drone is. They can tell the difference between an anti-tank missile explosion and IDF artillery fire. After 8 months of living in the shadow of a nameless war in the north of Israel, the life they lived before October has made a dramatic turn.
I have nightmares because of sirens. When we go to Tel Aviv, I don't have bad dreams anymore. And when we come back, I have them again.
Ophir is only 6 years old. He was born in Kfar Blum, a pastoral community in the Galilee. He spent several weeks in Tel Aviv, and there, in the big city, children have better dreams.
For 3.5 months, I traveled all over the country. We've already lived in 5 different places, all with 4 children. Money-wise, it became too burdensome for us, so we decided to return home. Here is the kindergarten that has been closed for many months because it can't be secured, and it is considered the safest. As you can see, everything has remained as it was in the yard with all the toys outside.
We asked residents of the north to document their daily lives with a camera in the towns of the Upper Galilee, near the Lebanese border, where rocket, missile, or suicide drone alerts sound several times a day.
Good morning. You can hear the gunfire behind me. These are our forces. Over time, we've learned to differentiate between our shots and enemy shots. My parents were supposed to come here for Shabbat, but due to the situation, they won't be coming.
Nadav lives in Kibbutz Sde Nehemiah, one of the most popular places in the region for young couples. Few still decide to stay there, although officially the community has not been evacuated.
Here's the first siren of the day. It's in the surrounding farms. I want to say that if I seem so apathetic in this video, it's because we've gotten used to living in this abnormal situation. In theory, we should be living here in silence and calm, surrounded by nature. Now a siren has started blaring in the kibbutz while we were sitting outside. So we were minding our business, and suddenly, well, you can judge for yourself.
One of the major difficulties for those who have chosen to stay in the north is that almost all civil services are currently closed. Supermarkets are only open for a few hours a day.
I'm here in a huge supermarket in Kiryat Shmona. When the situation is good, there are some kinds of vegetables and fruits. But there are very few goods arriving, and we usually have to go to different stores to try and get what we want. Besides, everything closes at 4 p.m., so you have to run after work. But as you can see, entire shelves of food stores are empty. There's not much left to buy here. This is the state of a store that until recently was one of the best stocked, where you could find everything, until the war began. Alert, this is an alert. We have only a few seconds to take cover. We're rushing to the shelter. Fortunately, I know the way. There are really a lot of alerts today. It's not always like this. And yeah, it sounds again for the second time in less than a minute. It's impossible to go outside the basement. Look, this whole area burned just today after rocket salvos fired this morning by Hezbollah. You can see the smoke in the sky. There's a very strong smell of smoke. And here are the landscapes of our beautiful country, or rather, what is happening today.
Today, they are firing many anti-tank missiles. We hear numerous explosions in the city of Kiryat Shmona from the kibbutz Kfar Giladi, where I am. These are big Burkan missiles falling in the city. This is our reality here. We're going to take cover to protect ourselves.
Hundreds of Israeli civilians living in the Galilee were mobilized on October 8th. Kfar Giladi is located in a strategic position from where you can see the entire region.
It's 5 a.m. We had a difficult night. Several missiles hit houses in the city of Metula. Here is the missile debris.
This is the daily life of tens of thousands of the Galilee residents, those whose communities were not evacuated or who decided to stay. These families are waiting for the Israeli leaders to decide what will happen to them next. Decisions that have been delayed for 8 months.
When people who have no idea what we are living through here every day hear us say that we live here, maybe they think we sit quietly at home and that from time to time there is a siren. We try to maintain a semblance of normality in all of this madness, but it's impossible.
זה לא באמת חיים.